Good evening, buenas noches. My name is Danny Navarro and I am the Prime Minister of the IRC Council. I'm speaking to you this evening, or for that matter, I am going to be speaking to you this evening from all the 4 buildings of the IRC. I have begun the speech today at Lewis. Now, we would like to explain to you just exactly what the IRC Council is and what its mission statement is. The IRC Council is an elected body of residents that encourages community and engagement and participation through various social, cultural, and recreational activities. The Council's ultimate goal is to foster a welcoming community environment which embraces creativity, encourages diversity, promotes sustainability, and empowers the residents. Now, personally, and much more specifically, I have this specific vision of progress that I would like to see the community achieve by the end of this academic year. And that progress basically means the improvement of the resident life and also the integration of the IRC itself with the greater communities of the University of Virginia and of Charlottesville. So with that, I will go ahead and further explain what exactly we mean by these visions of the mission statement of the IRC Council and of progress. Now we're obviously here at the Fishbowl here at Mumford. Now we would like to talk a bit more about what the Council is doing currently right now and what are some of its future plans for this year. Now, one of the biggest things we're working on right now, as some of you residents have come up to me personally bringing this issue up, is the website. Yes, we are currently under construction. We're going ahead and changing the application for the residents for next year. We're also improving the maintenance of the website itself. We're adding the events to the calendar. We're improving certain website pages, and we're just basically adding more information in which the residents will be able to use. Of course, the website not only serves its function of helping out the residents within the IRC find out about events, find out how to run for council, how to create events, and so on and so forth, but you can also tell your friends about the website, so that way they can find out what the IRC is. The fact that most of us are actually United Americans in this great community. The fact that it's almost a third of the residents here are first years. The fact that the council has over $30,000 to spend on its residents. So that's one of the major things. Of course, the other committees and other council members have already begun their plans for the year. Dave Keyes, our Minister of Recreation, has already began his projects with sports. We obviously have Tuesday night basketball, Friday night soccer, and as far as I saw, we now have Sunday evening tennis. Go ahead and join any of these events, or even create your own sports events. Teach people how to play rugby or cricket or whatever other sport you like to play. Go ahead, talk to Dave. He is the man. He also started already the other social and entertainment events. Movie night, for example. Last week we showed The Hangover. We had an amazing turnout. Thanks a lot, to all those that helped organize the event. And from then on, we're going to be having more events. We have Monticello coming up. We have the Apple Orchard. We have the Farmers Market. All these events, again, as I said, under Dave's watchful eyes. I cannot stress enough how important these committees are for the improvement and betterment of our community. Basically, the committees in the IRC Council serve 2 functions: internal coherence and exterior presence. So what do we mean by internal cohesion? Basically, you get to know your residents. You get to know, if you're in Guafme, you get to know the people from Hudson. If you're from Lewis, you get to know the people from Mumford, so on and so forth. Point is, the more of our residents join the committees, the more interaction there are between the houses and between each other. I know many times in my past 2 years, I've gone about, living here in the IRC and not knowing everybody in the community. And it's a shame because sometimes I would meet people at the end of the year and realize how cool of a person they are, only to say goodbye to them at the end of the year and maybe not see them again. Or maybe I will, hopefully in the time being. Point is, the more people that are involved in our committees, we get to know each other. We get to spread the one love that we would like to share. The other point, the exterior presence. This is especially true with the public relations and admissions committees. Their major idea is to basically put the IRC in the map of the UVA community and do more with that. Be able to talk about who we are exactly and what we do and why are we here and what is so unique about our presence in this community that we share. Hey guys, how you doing? This is by far one of my most favorite rooms in the IRC, the Guelph TV room. I lived in Guelph for 2 years, and now that we got, you know, the Madden 10 and on the PS3, it just looks quite amazing. But let me just give me one more second. Let me just complete this play right here. Knock out the Jets here, just the way I like it. So let's go ahead and talk about more about the IRC. So as I was explaining to you earlier about the importance of the committees as an administrative function, what administrative functions they serve to the community. But forget all that for just a second and think about this. Without the residents, there's no IRC. And what do I mean by that? Basically, the committees absolutely need your involvement if we're to make this the community that we want and achieve the progress that I alluded to earlier. I'm going to bring 4 examples of residents at work already this year that are already showing the spirit that we want to hopefully achieve on a greater basis and a more numerous basis throughout the year. First off, Annabelle. Annabelle comes to us earlier in the year, and she brings the Singapore Student Association, and they want to create an event with Kaya Toast and Millie Dinosaur Chocolate. By the way, Annabelle, good stuff. Very delicious. Right away, we already have a cultural organization coming into the IRC, preparing some very good food on a Friday afternoon. Enjoy that outside the patio. Delish. Arsalan. He brings a very different event. He decides to make a breakfast to celebrate and observe Ramadan at 3:30 in the morning. At first, the council thought, who's going to come to that? It's 3:30 in the morning on a Saturday. But at the end of the day, we were happily proven wrong, as almost 60 residents came out to enjoy some bagels, some pancakes, some eggs, and some good times with fellow residents. Big Ben Wallace. He comes out, he sees me, I'm about to cook the food for the Colombian cookout, and he says, can I help? That's exactly what we like to see. Can we help you? Go figure. He cooks all the meat for the event, and everyone leaves absolutely happy that all the meat and the chicken tasted great. Unfortunately, our football team lost. Hey, but we got some good food, didn't we? And finally, I'd like to conclude with Olivia. She goes ahead. She's a first year. She, by the way, is one of the representatives for the first year council for the IRC. So congratulations to her, and to Paris as well. But going back to Olivia, she goes ahead and organizes the first movie night, which, as I mentioned earlier, we watched The Hangover. Perfect event. We were outside again. Lots of people came out to the event and enjoyed some good pizza and some good laughs. But this is what we would like to see continuously throughout the year. Residents. It doesn't have to be people that you know. For example, the council members. The council members don't always have to do all these events. We want you guys to come up with ideas. We want you guys to use your creativity. Help out all the council members, place the star news or create new artwork designs so we can post them up on our walls, or help bring more cultural organizations to the IRC, or bring more sports, or just do whatever. Whatever helps to improve this community and achieve the progress that we want is exactly what we're looking for. Finally, we conclude here at the Hudson Blue Suite, otherwise known as my adopted home, otherwise known by a gazillion different definitions. These pictures, as you saw here, this is all Hardy Lou's great work, great photographer. You need some pictures, go ask this kid. He'll give you a business card. You're sure you'll come out happy with these pictures. But let me go ahead and conclude this evening's speech with what exactly I mean progress. I know I've been alluding this theme of progress. What does that mean? Is this just a campaign saying? Is this just to make you all happy? Make you all feel good inside and whatnot? No, not quite. See, because for me, progress isn't just a campaign slogan. For me, it's been a way of life. And I've had to go through a whole bunch of ordeals that people shouldn't have to go through. But at the same time, having said this, I have learned from all these experiences, and I feel that has made me a better person to the point that I can go ahead and help and contribute to this community, because even though, yes, I am the Prime Minister of the IRC, I am but one of the 300 residents of this great community. And I also have to go ahead and make my contributions to this community, whether it be cooking the Colombian food that I hope all of you enjoyed, or making making contact with the different cultural organizations around grounds, or just being myself. It's all about contribution. And that's what really progress means. I think it's all about leaving this place better than what you saw it when you came here. I believe that's what Kennedy said those words, and if it wasn't, my apologies. But that's my point. That's what progress is supposed to mean. Make it your own meaning of progress. If you see that, for example, here in this room, we had a different arrangement for it. If you felt that it could be better, make it better. If you want to bring a cultural event to the IRC, bring it. If you want to go ahead and get your friends together and go out to the downtown and enjoy some ice cream, do so. All these things mean progress. Why? Because we're at least doing things together. At least we're bringing the energies, the creativity, the diversity, the dynamics of our characters together to, again, improve the community. So, having said all this, I hope that by the end of the year, we all feel satisfied that we have done our small share to improve the International Residential College, improve the University of Virginia, and improve our greater community of Charlottesville. If you can leave with that feeling by the end of the year, I think we've all done our job. With that, I'd like to wish everybody the best of luck for the upcoming year. Work hard, study hard, play hard as well, and have a great year. Till then, ciao.